department to welcome the gathering.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. La ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum. Rabbi sidni ilma. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuhu. Good morning to one and all present here.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
So, first of all, I would.
sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, guys. Okay, please let our.
First of all, I would like to thank God Almighty, the management and principal of Danish Ahmed Institute of Technology to give this opportunity to me. So I would like to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Veda Pranit, Senior Embedded Engineer, Pantech Learning, Coimbatore, for accepting our invitation and come here and share their knowledge. So I welcome you, sir, on behalf of Danish Ahmed Institute of Technology and my own behalf. I welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome our principal, Dr. K.G. Parthiban, sir. So who always encourage and motivate us in both academic as well as non-academic events. I welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome all the participants, my dear students, young budding engineers, and my faculty members for this Tech Bridge course. So I welcome you all for this wonderful session. Once again, I welcome you all. So, and also I would like to share my knowledge, share my experience in the field of artificial intelligence and data science. So artificial intelligence and data science, so which is nothing but it is a combination of computer science engineering, electronics and communication engineering, and information technology. Okay, so in our AI and data science syllabus, so you have 65% of subject from computer science and engineering, then 10% subject from electronics and communication engineering, then 10% subject from information technology, and one more topic we have data science, so 15% subjects. So you have studied, that is 50%, so you will study 50%, 15% subject from data science. Data science which includes machine learning, deep learning. So these are the topics, the computational process. So these are the subjects you will study in data science. Okay, then opportunity in this field. Okay, AI and data science. So AI engineer, AI developer, artificial intelligence engineer, developer, then software engineer, data scientist. So these are the opportunity fields. Okay, then my dear students and budding engineers, my humble simple request. So you should learn basic things from your subject. Okay, so ஆக்சுவலாக வந்து நம்ம +1 +2 இதெல்லாம் ஸ்டடி பண்ணிட்டு நம்ம வந்திருப்போம், பட் யூ ஷுட் லேர்ன் பேசிக் திங்ஸ். ஓகே, இப்போ ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் பேசிக் திங்ஸ்னா, ஸோ பேசிக் நீட் நமக்கு என்ன இருக்கு அப்படின்னா, ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், ஸோ எனிஒன் ஃப்ரம் பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ், வாட் இஸ் ஓம்ஸ் லா? எனிஒன் ஃப்ரம் பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ், வாட் இஸ் ஓம்ஸ் லா? What is Ohm's law? Anyone from participants? I'm audible to all? I'm audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay.
Yes, sir.
What is Ohm's law? Anyone? Okay, Punita, what is Ohm's law? Have you studied this Ohm's law? Punita? Okay.
Yes, sir.
What is Ohm's law, ma?
I don't know, sir.
You don't know.
So it's, shall I say it's a current through a conductor? It seems this is a possibility, no?
It's a formula to
Yes, Aksar Yasin, Aksar or Yasin. Aksar Yasin.
It's a formula used to calculate the relationship between voltage, resistance, and current.
Voltage resistance. So it's Ohm's law which gives the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance. Okay. So this is the number study பண்ணிருப்போம். So actually Ohm's deals with property of a conductor. Okay. So நம்ம ஜென்ரலா வந்து Ohm's law அப்படின்னு ஒரு டெஃபினிஷன் கேட்டாச்சுன்னா the voltage across the conductor is directly proportional to current flowing through the conductor or throwing it. So இதான் நம்ம ஜென்ரலா ஒரு டெஃபினிஷன் சொல்லுவோம். But actually what is the basic things, what is the basic rule behind the Ohm's law na? So Ohm's law deal property of a conductor. Okay, so அதுல மெயினா அந்த டெஃபினிஷன்ல என்ன கொடுத்திருப்பாங்கன்னா at constant temperature. So இதுதான் வந்து ரொம்ப இம்பார்ட்டன்ட், at constant temperature. Okay, so property of a conductor, so here we have resistance. Okay, அப்ப ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸை பத்தி தான் ஓம்ஸ் லா பேசியிருப்பாரு. ஸோ அந்த ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸை டிஃபைன் பண்றதுக்கு தே யூஸ் two physical quantity, one is voltage, another one is current. ஸோ அந்த கரண்டையும் வோல்டேஜை பேஸ் பண்ணி அவர் என்ன பண்ணியிருப்பாருன்னா அந்த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி ஆஃப் ஏ கண்டக்டர் வந்து டிஃபைன் பண்ணியிருப்பார். ஸோ அப்போ அந்த டெஃபினிஷன்ல வந்து அட் கான்ஸ்டன்ட் டெம்பரேச்சர். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த வெரி வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் பாயிண்ட். ஸோ ஆனால் நம்ம யாருமே அதை பத்தி யோசிக்கவே மாட்டோம். V is equal to IR, V is directly proportional to I, இப்படி ஏதாச்சும் ஒரு டெஃபினிஷனை சொல்லுவோம். பட் வாட் இஸ் த பேசிக் கான்செப்ட் பிஹைண்ட் தி ஓம்ஸ் லா? ஸோ ஓம்ஸ் லா எதை டீல் பண்றாரு? ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ், ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி ஆஃப் ஏ கண்டக்டரை தான் டீல் பண்றாரு. அப்போ அந்த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி ஆஃப் ஏ கண்டக்டர்ங்கிறது அது ரெசிஸ்டர். ஸோ ரெசிஸ்டருக்கு ரெசிஸ்டர் ஹேவிங் ஒன் ஆஃப் தி ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி நெகட்டிவ்லி டெம்பரேச்சர் கோஎஃபிஷியன்ட். இந்த ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி வந்து ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸுக்கு இருக்கு. ஸோ நெகட்டிவ்லி டெம்பரேச்சர் கோஎஃபிஷியன்ஸ் மீன்ஸ், ஸோ தட் இஸ் டெம்பரேச்சர் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும்போது ரெசிஸ்டன்ஸ் வந்து ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக டிக்ரீஸ் ஆகும். ஸோ இஸ் இஸ் ஒன் ஆஃப் தி ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி. ஸோ இதை பேஸ் பண்ணி தான் ஓம்ஸ் லாவை டிஃபைன் பண்றாரு. ஸோ அதுக்கு தான் டெஃபினிஷன்ல வி ஹாவ் அட் கான்ஸ்டன்ட் டெம்பரேச்சர். இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் ரைட் you won't write that is at constant temperature means I will put 0. யாரெல்லாம் அப்படி எழுதியிருக்காங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு நான் அந்த ஓம்ஸ்ல 0 தான் போட்டிருப்பேன். பட் நீ எல்லாமே கரெக்டா எழுதியிருப்ப. V is directly proportional to I, V is equal to IR நீ எழுதியிருப்பேன். பட் at constant temperature அப்படிங்கிற அந்த ஒரு சிங்கிள் லைன் இல்லைன்னா, அந்த சிங்கிள் பாயிண்ட் இல்லைன்னா I will put 0, பிகாஸ் அதான் வந்து பேசிக். ஸோ இதே மாதிரி ஒவ்வொரு பிசிக்கல் லா, chemical law, electromagnetic law, so எதை எடுத்தாலும் we have some basics. So in the basic constant temperature means I will put 0. So யாரெல்லாம் அப்படி எழுதிருக்காங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு நான் அந்த ஓம்ஸ்ல 0 தான் போட்டுறேன். So நீங்க என்ன நீ எல்லாமே கரெக்ட்டா எழுதிருப்ப. V is directly subject to basic knowledge நீ எழுதிருப்ப. But at constant temperature அப்படிங்கிற அந்த ஒரு so what are the basics இல்லனா behind the particular subject. So you should memorize, you should thorough that basic knowledge. Okay students, so once again I welcome you all for this this webinar. Okay, bridge course. Okay, so thank you so much student. Thank you ma'am.
Thank you sir, thank you very much sir. Really you have given a very excellent words to our students. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I feel glad to welcome Mr. Ariyumani, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, to introduce our chief guest to the gathering.
Good morning to one and all person over here. A warm welcome to all for this online induction program 2021. I feel extremely honored to introduce the chief guest, Mr. Veda Pranit, who is a professional engineer, trainer, speaker, and well-wisher. He is presently working as a senior embedded engineer in Pantech Solutions, Coimbatore. He has more than 3 years experience in the field of embedded systems. He is known for his expertise in the field of embedded system, IoT, and controllers. He has done many projects in his expertise areas for government and non-government sectors. We are very grateful to Mr. Veda Pranit for accepting our invitation and marking his presence over here. Now I invite you to take over the session, important of Industry Connect. Thank you all.
Thank you sir, thank you very much. It's my honor and a distinct privilege to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Veda Pranit, for the inaugural address. I welcome you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're audible.
Okay. Hello. Hello, good morning, students, and thank you for the warm welcome for the management of Danish Engineering College, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to guide the students for their career ahead and all those things. So, first of all, thank you for the warm introduction of myself. Like, I can't expect more than that. The introduction was very good about me. Thank you for that, for the management. So right now I'm going to share my screen. Uh, so this I have some information from the principal sir that this the audience in this session are from AI branch, robotics, biomedical engineering students, and all the core branches. Like the college, I'm very happy to see these branches in this college for like all the industry 4.0 technologies students are there in this session right now. So basically you should understand the importance of the technology and how to connect like just studying the technologies in your 4 years of graduation is not enough. You should connect more into industry. You should take it more further. So for all, so it's a very great move from your management. So you should thank your principal sir and your management for conducting such great sessions, and that too in the first year of engineering. So this at this time, if you know what to do and how to proceed with your career, then later on it will be very good for you only further. After graduation, you should be able to make a career in your respective field only. You should not divert from your field again. So uh, so I'm telling you some very basic things and how to move forward with your career, how to work in your 4 years of graduation with respect to making a career. That is very important thing here. Just by what I can tell means just by having a graduate degree is not sufficient in this competitive world. It's you can see the population of India and you can see the competition after the pandemic. There is so much of competition. There is work from home opportunities are there. You can from India you can work for Germany. From India you can work for USA sitting at your home only. That means there is so much competition now. It's not like previous days now. Like you should go to office only. You should go to USA only for working for US company. It's not like that. From India only you can work for a US based company. These all things you should keep in mind, and this is really a golden era for your graduation. Like whatever branches I'm seeing here, AI, robotics and automation, and biomedical engineering, and one second. So this all branches are very have very good scope after the pandemic is over. Before the pandemic, okay, it was a different scenario. But after the pandemic, the market has opened wide open. So you should know how to proceed further. So I'll go ahead with some very brief things I'll be telling you. So before understanding what I'll be telling here, first you need to know these all things. Who to connect in industry and from where can I connect with the industry and why to connect with industry and how and when to connect with industry. These all things you should know. It should be clear in your mind right now after this session, because 4 years of graduation what you will be doing, that will only affect your career further. So today, if you're doing any projects and if you're doing any research-based things or anything, that will be build your career further. After 4 years, automatically your career will be a smooth path. So these all things you should know very briefly. Then only we can move ahead. Okay. So I'll be taking these topics only. Like it will be very uh, easy and a good way to understand all these things. So it's better you note down these things because you're first year in graduation right now. There are 4 years for you ahead. So in these 4 years, anytime you should be able to recall all these points. Or any your professors are telling you. Just now sir told about AI. So what is AI? And he also told about basics. You should focus on basics. So these are all points you should be able to recall every time. You should see every morning. You should see all these points. What to do, how to do. Then only it will be easy for you further. If you ignore all these points now, later it will be very difficult again to build a careers. So, and why we should understand all these points, because if you can see the situation of our country, our graduates also, we will do mechanical and civil engineering, but we will work for other domains. The same here also. If you see the domains here, data science, AI, food technology, biomedical engineering, these all are core fields. These are not common fields. Like, it is not an IT industry. This is separately a new domain right now. The opportunities are very, very huge, but you don't know how to get the opportunity. So for that only, industry comes to your help, your rescue. So first of all, whom to connect in industry? This is very important, because you can't connect with every guy in the industry. It's not like that. You should have a planned way, whom to target, when to target, that. So you can focus on these four people which I'm telling, the industry experts. Like, suppose you take a company for AI. If you take AI, you can go to YouTube. You will find Krish Naik, and many people are there. You can go to YouTube and you can search the profiles. And when you see them, these are industry experts. They are working for a company, and also they're spending some time on YouTube to guide the freshers in AI and data science. Same way for other technology also, we have different experts on social media. So those are industry experts. Means they know what industry is, how the industry works. So it's better you should connect with them. Just now you note down how to connect. I'll tell you later on. First you note down whom to connect. That is one industry expert. Then next, research scholars. So if you take biomedical engineering and food technology and robotics, these three branches, they need more research-based things. Like biotechnology, it's not like a normal field. It's very interesting and more into research. You know, right? Biology, we should help biology. We should help the health sector. So for that, research is required. So a common IT employee cannot guide you on this one. So who will guide you? It's the research scholars. You can connect with IIT, triple IITs, and IISc. So there you will have some research scholars. They'll be working on their PhD projects, or some will be PhD scholars will be there. So you can connect with them, or else you can go to any medical sector only. There also you'll have some biotechnology candidates there also, who will be doing the research work. So you should connect with them. They will be useful for you. That a branch which you are in, you should understand the importance of that branch first of all. So you should know whom to target first of all. Then only you can go ahead. Like, everyone will give you advice in this world, but which advice to take and how to use that advice is in your hands. So you should filter all the advice, and you should filter whom to target. Then only you can proceed further. Then if you take data science, AI, these are a booming industry right now. So everyone is competing for this branches only. Experienced persons and also freshers. Both are targeting for this AI data science fields only. So at that time, recruiters will come for your help. So if you have a good profile, the recruiter will hire you easily. Like, they prefer freshers more than experienced persons. If you have good profile, I'm telling. So for these branches, recruiters can be your target. Then companies, obviously, your ultimate goal is to work for a company only, right? So whatever you want to do, you should work for a company only. If you want to become an entrepreneur also, you should have a company. Or if you want to do a job also, you should work for a company only. So you should filter out. You should have some targets, which company I want to work in. So now only, I'm not telling now, right now, do research. Later in second year, third year, that time you can research what companies are there. You can take biotechnology. In biotechnology, what companies are there? Is your goal related to that company's goal or not? You should think all these points. Like, after going into a company, you should feel happy. You should not feel sad for getting the job. So before, if you research properly, it will be easy in interviews also, and it will be easy for your career also. That company goal should be in line with your personal goals also. Like you should research about the companies, you should list out which company to work and how to work and all those things. So this is about the target. Whom to target first of all, we should have a clear in mind. Then later on we can proceed further steps. Okay. So next, where and how to connect. That is very important because in this social media and technology booming era, we have so many ways to connect. We have so many different opportunities, but sometimes we unintentionally will not use good ways to connect. Like intentionally or unintentionally, we'll waste time only. Purely how to connect. We'll do research. We'll go to Facebook. We'll go to Instagram. We'll do many research things. But finally, we'll we'll get demotivated if we don't get good connections. So I'll mention some places where you can connect directly. These are pinpointed. I'm telling you, it's very easy and simple also. You need not waste much time also on this. How to connect and all. So first main thing is LinkedIn. So right now after this session, within 1 week, try to make a LinkedIn profiles because LinkedIn is a place where the corporate world is there. All the corporate people will be on LinkedIn only across the globe. So whatever projects you do, whatever research you do, or whatever goals you have, you should project yourself on LinkedIn because suppose a person is there, a profile is there, the recruiter will be on LinkedIn only. He will see all the posts, or a company CEO also will be on LinkedIn only, or any research scholars, all will be on LinkedIn only. So if you project yourself properly on LinkedIn, you will get a call. Like they'll ask you, are you interested to work for us, or if you want to become a research scholar is there. If you do good projects, research scholars will contact you for their project help. Like you can see on LinkedIn also, IIT Delhi or Triple IT, they'll keep on LinkedIn post. We are looking for enthusiastic researchers. So if anyone is interested, you can contact me. And then they'll keep. So instead of spending the time on Facebook, Instagram, spend some time on LinkedIn also. Spend time in building a profile. That is very important. On Facebook, on Instagram, how many followers you have, that doesn't matter in your career, I'm telling. But on LinkedIn, how many followers you have, how many posts you have, what is your profile, that really matters for your career. So you should focus on LinkedIn first. So if you want how to do LinkedIn and all, we are ready to arrange one more session also, how to build a LinkedIn profile. Or else you can research. You have many resources. You can go and you can research how to build a LinkedIn profile. You can do all those things. So this is first thing, okay? The second thing is WhatsApp. WhatsApp means not a normal WhatsApp. So when you go to YouTube, like if you take AI, data science, robotics and automation, there are some experts on YouTube from India only. Don't go globally. From India only, you target first. From India only, we have some experts. You can go to YouTube, you can type AI and data science lectures or something, you can type. So you'll get many search results will come to you. So you can target any one person. You can see the comments, you can see the description box and all. They'll mention some WhatsApp groups. In that group, who will be there means the working professionals of that branch. Like if I take AI, all the people who are working in India in AI, they will be there in the WhatsApp group. So if you join that WhatsApp group, it will be very easy for you to know what industry wants. You can see the chattings, you can see what are they discussing, and from now on, if you work on those things, it will be easy for you, and it will give a weight for your profile. So those all things you can see. You can go to YouTube and tell one example only. One person is there called Krish Nayak. He's for AI. If anyone is enthusiastic AI here, you would know him already. I need not mention him. So right now from India, he's very famous. So you can go to his YouTube channel and you can see whatever WhatsApp groups or Telegram groups, whatever he has, you can join those groups from now only. And you can see what is discussion happening. Or else you can go in the group only and you can ask, I'm a fresher, how to proceed. You can ask, you can start small ice breaking sessions now only. So from now, if you focus on all these, within 4 years, you can imagine how much expert you will become in that field. That is one thing. So I covered both YouTube and WhatsApp in this only. The next forums. Forums in the sense, you have different websites. Like if I take, I can tell Arduino or Raspberry Pi or RPA is a boom right now. So if you don't know the RPA, no issues. It's a technology only. So these all different technologies. Like for RPA, we have UiPath or something. For every technology, there is a softwares. So the softwares will have forums. Means in that you can ask any doubts related to the tool. Like if I want AI, Python, we have Anaconda, right? For Anaconda Navigator, we will have one forum. You can go to that forum and you can ask your doubts. You can ask your career doubts or how to build a career. You can ask there. And if you're doing any projects, personal project, I'm telling, if you get stuck up anywhere, you can keep your doubts in those forums. Then experts from industry, they'll help you. And if you're an enthusiastic developer like that, you'll do many projects, right? So all these projects, somewhere you'll get stuck up. So you'll do your research. If you're not getting the solution, you can go to forum and you can keep. So what will happen? It will become a habit for you. You'll get stuck up, you'll go to forums, you'll ask doubts and all those things. Then the recruiters will identify you, or the person who, the different people will identify you. They'll identify your skill, what you're developing, how much you're developing. So they will see your regular activity and automatically you'll get an offer. So like this, we need to connect with industry. It is a scientific way to connect. We can't go, what I can tell means, we can't do haphazardly here. We should have a scientific way, whom to target, how and where to target. So these things, if you have clear in mind, then you can start slow steps, you can research. Now we're in first year only, but till second year you have time. Till then, you can build your profile. You can think of what to do in life. You should have one goal. Then based on that goal, you should do your projects. You should do your research work. And all those things we should be able to do. And why to connect? So obviously, the first thing is for placements. Like we do graduation for jobs only, right? So first thing is for placements, we should connect. Second thing is internships. So I'll tell about internship in next segment. So just understand that internships are also important. Then core job offers. So this is very important. Like 4 years, you'll spend your time in learning AI, data science, biomedical engineering. You'll learn and food technology. So these 4 years, you'll be spending time in learning the technologies. So it's equally important that you get a job in these fields only. And you should not divert from here again. It's very important. Because you're investing 4 years of your life. It's very important, 4 years. So whatever you do now, that should reflect in your career also. Again, you should not do another job again. You should not do again IT job. You should not go to any management. Okay, management also we have AI. That is different again. So whatever you learn this 4 years, that should reflect in your career. That is very important. So that is called core job. Means the job which you are studying, that only you should do. So to get those job offers also, this will help. The industry connect will help you. And referrals. So as I told you, any company, competition is very huge. If you get a good referral from the company, if any employee or if any manager or if any HR from the company, if he refers you, just imagine how easy you get a job in the company. Like if you go through on campus or off campus, there will be lakhs of students, right? But from now only, if you build your profile and all, and if you have good connections, by the end of 4th year, you'll have some good connections. They can refer you easily. Then automatically, you'll get into the company very easily. Instead of going a long way, it will be shortcut for you. So referrals are very important. For building a referral, what you should do, I told you. You should build a LinkedIn profile. You should do projects. You should work on research. These all things are very important. The next, career guidance. Like as humans and as students, we get doubts every time. sometimes I'm in dilemma. What I'm doing, is this the right way or not? So for all those things, you should have someone who will guide you. Your faculty, your principal, sir, they are very good contact. But if you need other guidance also, you can go to these platforms and then you can get good mentors. If you have good connections, automatically there will be your mentors like that. So they can guide you more easily. So from industry, if you get guidance, it is very beneficial for you also. Like suppose AI is there, there are many libraries and many technologies in AI only. Many tools are there. So which tool to study? If I invest a time in this tool, is it it will be helpful for my career or not? These things you'll get some dilemma. At that time, industry will help you. So you can connect with anyone and you can ask, these tools are there. Am I doing the right thing or not? So how can I invest my time in this tool? How much time to spend? You can ask them. So these all things will be very helpful for you. So this this is why you should connect with the industry. Okay. So as I told, internship. So why internships are important? That is first thing. Okay. So first important thing is the AICTE has made internship mandatory for BTech students, for BTech or BE, the technical graduation. So for them, internship is mandatory. That is first thing. Apart from this mandatory thing, why internship? See, 4 years you will spend a student life only. You will be in a what I can tell you, a student mode will be there. After 4 years, suddenly if you go to a company, it will be a culture shock for you. And suppose there will be some gap in what you learn and what you do. So to build minimize this gap, internships will help you. Which internship means as a student you can work in a company, not as an employee. Just as a student, you are studying in a college, but through internship you can work for a company. Means you will have experience to work in a company before your graduation only. You understand, right? So it is very for a company also it will be beneficial. Like my company is there. So for my company, I have two candidates. One candidate is fresher, one candidate did internship. So whom will I prefer? I prefer an internship candidate only. Why? Because he knows how industry works. He knows how the professional environment will be there. He knows what technologies will be using. So I'll obviously go with internship candidate only. Why will I go for a fresher? Because I should train him. I should spend some budget for training him. I should teach him what is professionalism. I should spend more time on a fresher. But if I have an intern candidate, I need not spend much time on him. I can very easily take him and he will get to do work. That is the importance of internship. So every company offers internships. You can take any company, Facebook, Google, Amazon, any company you can take. Every company or across the globe, they offer internships. It may be online, it may be offline. It is your wish. If you're a good coder, if you're a good developer, you can target all the top companies. Like Microsoft is there, Google, Facebook, and Adobe, Cisco. Big companies are there. So you can target those companies. If not, no worries. There are many companies far better, doing more better than them also. It's not like those companies only are good companies. All companies are good in their own way. Okay. So you can target any company. Just spend some time on researching those. After second year, you'll have some gap when you go to third year. That is the right time for starting internships. So first year, second year, you'll build your skills. Programming. You'll learn codings. You'll do all these things. But after second year, it's the right time for internship. So second year, third year, fourth year, you can three internships. You can plan like this. So fourth year internship will be a very long one. Second and third, after third year, the internships will be short duration, but they will be helpful. Note my point. They will be very helpful for you. So every company will have career page on the website. If you go to Facebook also, you can search Facebook career, Google career. Every company will have a career page. In that, they will tell about their internships. They'll be posting of their internships. Or else you can follow any YouTube channels also, which will give you updates of these internships. So on LinkedIn, obviously, this all will come automatically if there are any internships and all. So target internships. Don't waste time in your holidays and all those things. If you do internships, means it will be helpful for you only. You can do projects. You can get real-time experience. You have a mentor. So if you, just imagine if you work for Google, suppose an intern, okay, 2 months will work in Google under one HR or any mentor. So after your graduation, will he refer you or not? He'll definitely refer you. Yes, right? Because he has a good impression on you. He knows you personally. He knows your work. So it is easy for him to hire you more than others. So like that, internships will help us build a connection also. So mentor, you'll get a good mentor. You'll get opportunity to work for a company being a student only. And you'll get training. Whatever technologies which are there in industry, we'll get to know that. See, in college, we learn theory and some practical only. But after going to industry, there will be some gap. There is definitely there will be some gap. That is for sure. No one can deny it. College education and industry work is completely different. So there should be some building bridge between these two things. Those internships will help you do that. As a student, you cannot work full time. So internship will help you there. The company also will give some free hand for you. The companies also will train you accordingly. So those all things will get in internships. So to get these internships, your profile, your LinkedIn profile, your projects, what you do, everything will help you there. So as I told you, current internships after second year, third year, and fourth year will definitely all will do internship. So these things I wanted to mention. So here, how can our company Pantic help you? So we do provide internships, as I told you, after second year, third year, fourth year, we do provide internships for you, and in all core jobs only, as I told you previously only. So here at Pantech, we have robotics, CSC, AI, and data science. So those internships only we have. We don't have internships in food technology, biomedical. We don't have those internships. Okay, that is the first thing. The second thing is we have something called master class on a YouTube channel. So there we are running a 1 month program free of cost. For total 1 month, every day 1.5 hour, we are taking a course. Like suppose for 30 days, we took a class on electric vehicle. So now electric vehicle is the boom. Okay, so because the fuel and oil prices are increasing in India, so everyone is shifting towards EV only. Means what will happen? The EV technology will boom like anything now. Just you see in 2 years, every city, every district will have one EV manufacturing plant. That is for sure. You can note down my point because now in Tamil Nadu also, Ola is setting up its factory. And in Hyderabad, we have already 2 factories built in and we have 3 more coming up. And in Chennai also, we have 2 more coming up. In Coimbatore also, 1 is coming up. So these are all manufacturing plants, especially in South India. It's a very good region for EV. So there, it's only EV I'm telling. In EV, we can use robotics. Why? For manufacturing EV, what they need robots. You can't rely on manual labor only. You need robots. So there, this robotics engineering, they will work in that factory, means manufacturing plant. Then next, AI and data science. So for if you take the Ather or Revolt EV bikes, if you know those, they are using AI in them inbuilt only. Like how much distance is there, what is your fuel level, and what are when you will go to home to all, they already have built-in AI systems in them. If you want, you can research it. So there also EV will help you. Sorry, AI will be a part of EV only. So like this, we have courses going on. So these all will help you. So IoT also we have masterclass, which 30 days pure practical core knowledge will give you. Which industry we have? So from Pantech, we have around 1,000 alumni who are working in all the top MNCs across the globe. So we collect data from our alumni. What is the expert knowledge the student will need? What is the skills the student will require right now? We collect the data from our alumni only, and those courses only will customize those courses. We'll filter what is good and what is bad, and then only we put on our YouTube. So like this, we're doing 30 days program. So you can follow those. You can go to YouTube channel Pantech Learning, and you can see those master classes. You can see the quality. It's not a waste of time. It will be helpful for you. You can see the quality also. The next as it on projects. If you have a project idea and if you are stuck up anywhere, you can contact us. We will help you to build us projects. It may be an easy one, it may be complex one, but we will always be there for you to help you in your projects or in your research work or in your core. If you want to do any research like that, we will be ready to help you at Pantech here. So, and especially for biomedical and food technology, so these two branches, they should focus more on research instead of focusing on a job specifically. You should focus on research field. So get in touch with some research scholars who are there across IITs, NITs, triple IITs, IISc Bangalore, or any foreign also. If you go on LinkedIn, you'll get some good connections also. So because biomedical is into research only completely. So what medical field needs, you should be able to give that technology, right? So like kidney or knee, I'll take knee transplantation example, okay? Previously, before I can tell 10 years back, if I want to do a knee transplantation, it would take me around 20 to 30 lakhs, I think. I guess, I'm not sure, but it was very costly. So 3 years back, a company, I don't remember the name, they came up with innovation. They made a low quality and high reliable knee replica. Means for knee transplantation, we'll have some that replica right, they'll place in our body. That they made a cheaper cost. Now what happened? Knee transplantation is below 5 lakhs only. So like this, you should do more research. Then only your career will build. So like those things, you should do research. Like what the medical field needs and what you can build, what you can develop. So these things you should research. So for that, you can talk to your faculties also. Your college will have very good connections also. Your principal sir is very kind and he's very like he'll help you also for these things. If you like in your first year only, they are arranging the sessions means if you request, they arrange more sessions also. So you can request them to talk with more industry experts. So these two branches, food technology, biomedical, they're more into research. So from now only, you should keep this in mind. Like you should have a research attitude. Like you should focus more on Google, Google Scholars, research papers. You should study what industry needs. How can I do? So you should focus on all these things. Whatever subject you learn, for all branches, I'm telling. Whatever subject you learn in college, you should be innovative and creative to apply it in real time practical. Just don't study for exams. That is very important. Study for a career, study for yourself, and apply that. That is very important. Without application, now getting a job is very difficult. Note my point. The competition is very huge, and from work from home is started means the competition has doubled now because every company is offering work from home. Sitting in India, you can work for US, Germany, Australia. So the opportunities are many, but competition is also huge. So it's in your hands now how to use the opportunity, how to spend my time these 4 years, and how to connect with industry. I hope my session has been helpful for you in getting some good insights. if you want specific topics also, we are ready to do more sessions like this. It's for your benefit only. Your college and our company, we both are ready to help you anytime. But it's you who should use these opportunities. That's because it's you who will shape your career. It's not us. Okay, we'll just be a helping hand for you, but you should put your effort also. So this is all from my side. I told about how, when, whom to connect, where and how to connect, and why to connect it. And internships also I told the importance. So this is from my side. I hope you got a good insights from this session. So if you have any questions for me, you can either put in chat or one by one you can unmute and you can ask.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. There's no doubt you have given many inputs and insights to our students to enhance their knowledge. Students, if you have any queries, doubts, you can raise your doubts now.
Thank you, Pranit.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for accepting our invitation and present the Industry Connect program for our students for their betterment of their future.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. It's a pleasure for me to help the students. That's very important.
Okay, convey my regards to our MD sir, Srinivasan sir, and the Pantech
Yes,
team.
sir. Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Dear students, we already put a MOU through Pantech solution 1 year before. So today also I was visited 2 more industry for the internship and industrial visit purpose. Okay. So our management also very keen about the Industry Connect program for our student betterment through our faculty team. Okay. So kindly utilize this opportunity to enhance your skill and knowledge and visitor. Okay. Thank you, friends. Thank you. Thank you, Veda. Thank you very much. Thank you, Science and Humanities Department team members.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Students, as our resource person told, please be focused about your research from your first year itself. And the very first today, our chief guest told, you have to convert your profile, that is from thinner to thicker. So invest your most of your time, not only FB, Insta and all. So please search and get to know the ways how to create a valid profile. And one more thing, we have left the link of feedback. So please fill it. Without fail, thank you everyone. Now there's a time to wrap up the session. I call upon Mr. Muthu Kumar, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, to propose the word of thanks.
Thank you, ma'am. So, good morning, one and all present over here. So, it's my privilege to have been asked to propose the vote of thanks. On this occasion, I convey my heartfelt thanks to our management. It's your vision and leadership that has brought everything possible. I express my deep sense of gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. Veda Pranit, who is, spite of his busy schedule, and accept our invitation and has come here to this program. Thank you for encouraging us with your words wisdom. Thank you, sir. So my grateful thanks are direct to our principal, sir, Dr. K.G. Parthiban, who has planned and this program with meticulous care and made selfless effort to make it encouraging me. I shall be failing in my duty. I don't express my gratitude to the supporting staff who has contributed the session and successful today's program. I must mention my deep sense of appreciation to all students. Thank you for your solid support. I once again thanks everyone for your express meticulous care making today's program a great success to make. So thank you all once again. So thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Pranit sir, thank you very much, sir, for your wonderful presentation. We are looking forward to your presence in future also. Thank you very much, sir. You can leave the link and reference yourself. Students, thank you. As usual, thank you very much for your wonderful support. So you can leave the link, take rest, reference yourself as well as your mobile, and come back to your session. Thank you everyone. You can leave the link, fill the feedback form without fail.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank,
Thank
thank,
you,
thank
ma'am.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.